Hey yo guys, time for the WWE Survivor Series review. Very good show from the WWE, one of their better pay-per-views of 2007. And yeah, only a few weak spots on this card, and let's just review it. So we started with the triple threat for the ECW title. CM Punk versus John Morrison versus The Miz. It's a shame that the ECW matches seem to be the curtain jerkers, but whatever. This was a very good match, far better than I expected. I mean, tons of great spots in this one. We had Miz pushing Morrison as he was about to springboard, so it was a chance for Miz to get the advantage. Morrison's springboard dropkick to Miz was nice. Morrison even hit a lethal combination. This one found that nice. Morrison was on fire with his moves. Morrison did a majority of the work. Him and Punk did the majority of the work. Morrison hit a nice split-legged corkscrew moonsault, which was probably the move of the... Or I take that back, actually. The one spot I really liked is Punk did a Hurricane Rana on Morrison and Miz caught him into a powerbomb. Very nice. But yeah, like I said, match way better than I expected. Great opener, and Punk got the win after hitting the Miz with the GTS. So very nice. Then we had the Diva Tag match, and oh god, that was just a big letdown here. I really wasn't expecting much on this one, other than, you know, James getting the pinfall, and she did, so I'm happy about that. We're gonna have a Beth Phoenix, Mickie James feud at Armageddon, and hopefully a little bit more than Armageddon. But anyways, the funny part in this one is when Melina fell off the apron. That was freaking hilarious, man. I laughed so hard on that. Not much here. Let's just go to the finish. Crowd kind of got the air sucked out of them, where Mickie kissed Melina and she followed up with her roundhouse kick for the win. She kind of messed it up. The first time she did it was really cool when she did it, but, you know, this time it just didn't have the emphasis. She kind of screwed it up, and Mickie still really can't finish a match. Has to get that problem fixed out. And then the next match, the match we all were waiting for, was the World Tag Team titles, Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly versus Caden Murdoch. Another boring match. I mean, the crowd's win got sucked out. They were just taken out of it for the Divas match, so this really did them in there. Not much really. Let's just say the finish here, where Murdoch hit the Canadian Destroyer. Or it's not really a Canadian Destroyer, it's more just over a sunset flip powerbomb, or pile driver, excuse me. But it was a terrible match. Let's just put it. It's probably one of the worst matches of the night. Yeah, and Holly looked like he was gonna attack Rhodes after, but he didn't. So then moving on to the traditional Survivor Series match. Mr. Kennedy, Umaga, MVP, and Finlay and Big Daddy V took on Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, and Kane. Before the match, they announced that Matt Hardy wouldn't be there because he was injured. And then we go into a promo just before the match saying, where everyone remembered how bad Triple H has been to them. Kane mentioned Katie Vick. Jeff Hardy mentioned how he went to the hospital. So I thought, hey, this is going to be great. You're going to, you know, leave Triple H high and dry, and he's going to have to defend for himself. And, you know, granted, I thought that would have been really good. They just didn't deliver that. I mean, this was a bit of a disappointment. The match was good. That's not the disappointment, but you could have done some great storyline stuff here where, you know, in MVP's promo earlier in the night and this one, they could have mentioned, you know, they mentioned Matt Hardy a lot, so you could have had Matt Hardy come down and take MVP out or stuff and build toward their storyline and so on and so forth. But really, let's just get to the elimination. Big Daddy V eliminated Kane with the Samoan drop and then an elbow. Umaga took out Mysterio with the Samoan spike. And then after that, I was like, okay, it's going my way, and, you know, Jeff is next. And really, that didn't happen. Jeff eliminated MVP with the Twist of Fate, and there goes all your chance of a storyline improvement there. Triple H eliminated Kennedy after a Big Daddy V elbow drop. I didn't like how he took Kennedy out. I mean, come on, Kennedy's out on an elbow drop. I like this one spot, though, when V caught Jeff Hardy and smashed him into the ring post. That was very cool. It was more like he caught him and then just whipped him in there. That was nice. But, yeah, then Jeff Hardy and Triple H, they did a double DDT on Big Daddy V to eliminate him. Umaga, screw that. Triple H eliminated Finlay with the pedigree, and he tagged Jeff Hardy in for the Swanton, and Triple H and Jeff Hardy got the Survivor thing. And Taz noted how unselfish it was of Triple H, but I found Triple H got like 4 pinfalls on those guys. I really didn't like that at all. But the one good thing about this match, I will say at least, is they made Big Daddy V look like a monster in this one, because I thought he was going to be the one gone from that team, but he was not. He was like the third one gone, so that was impressive, but eh. Then our horrible match, I take Cade Murdoch being worst match of the night over. This is the worst match of the night. Hornswoggle versus the Great Khali. Shane McMahon came out by surprise to introduce Vince, and he eventually decided, hey, let's just introduce Hornswoggle. Boring match. I mean, the crowd was really into Shaquille chanting Shaq because they introduced him earlier in the night, and that got Vince mad. You could tell he was pissed off. He said, we're not going to give you fans what you want, so I wouldn't have said that, Vince. I mean, Vince was really hot for it. And then all of a sudden, Hornswoggle turned into the Great Muta. A lot of time in Japan, apparently, for Hornswoggle, where he sprayed mist into Ranjit Singh, and he also, before that, he gave him a swinging dropkick. And then Finlay comes out to save before the vice grip by Khali on Hornswoggle. So Finlay's a babyface, and we're going to get a Finlay-Khali feud. And then the WWE Championship match, Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels. Now, this match did bring the fans back, which is a good thing, because, you know, I think the fans were kind of more into the elimination match, and then the Khali Hornswoggle match took them out. But here we go. The WWE Championship match, fans are back into it. Orton versus Michaels. I gotta say, they had a nice headlock thing, mat wrestling thing going on, like, really unusual for WWE to do something like that, but, you know, I was kind of happy they did that. Michaels hit his Acai moonsault spot, and he probably is one of the best Acai moonsaults, or moonsault in general, in wrestling still today. And then Michaels, you know, he hit 3 moves that I found very interesting. He applied the sharpshooter. We all knew he was going to apply the sharpshooter, but didn't make any big deal about it or anything. Like I mentioned Montreal and stuff. I give WWE props there. They didn't do anything for that. But then he hit 2 moves, the 2 moves that were more very intriguing. He put the crippler crossface on. Now they didn't call it the crippler crossface, but I was thinking, you know, since WWE is trying to get rid of Benoit from all of this, you know, I would never go near that move. And I don't know if Michaels may get heat for that, but I wouldn't go near that move. I thought it was a bit risky to do since you're trying to get rid of Benoit from everything else, and then, you know, your fan can just remember, oh yeah, that's Benoit's move, and mention that. And then he put the ankle lock on, which was very weird because, you know, Kurt Angle, he's in TNA. But yeah, I mean, the more interesting move was the crossface. But anyway, let's go to the finish here. Orton tried to get the RKO, so Michaels pushed him off. Michaels went for the... Remembered he couldn't do it, and then Orton hit the RKO and got the 3 count. Clean finish, by the way. So, yeah, clean finish. And then after the match, Orton said that he was better than him, and then HBK super kicked him in the face. So then we go to the main event, Hell in a Cell for the World Heavyweight Championship. Batista defended against The Undertaker. The cell looked a lot different to you guys. I'm not sure if anyone else noticed that, but it looked a hell of a lot different in my opinion. Let's see, I mean, Taker his snake eyes early in this match. He did the guillotine leg drop on the apron. I was a bit disappointed that he never got to hit old school. Batista thwarted him 2 times. The first time was very nice where he caught him and spine busted him. I found that nice, but then the rest, I thought at least hit him 1 time. Both guys, you know, they busted each other open. I like how Batista busted Taker open where he kept using the steps to Taker's head against the cell. That was very nice. You know, these guys put another good match on. Taker applied his triangle choke, which, you know, got nothing out of it, but hey, he applied that on. Batista bomb through a table was very nice. Then the Taker hit the tombstone and Batista got his foot on the rope. Or Undertaker just Batista got the foot on the rope and then hit the tombstone on the steps. Edge came out disguised as a cameraman, whacked Taker in the head with the camera, and then a single man concerto. Put Batista on top for the 3 count. So that's very nice. I mean, now we can have good storyline stuff here where Edge can say that he never lost the belt officially to Batista, have a match to Armageddon, he wins the belt back, goes champion all the way till March, and goes up against Taker at Mania 24. And then after the match, he hit Taker in the head with a chair again. So anyway, this is a very good pay-per-view. This is another damn good WWE pay-per-view, or one of a good WWE pay-per-views for change. But anyway, guys, I'm out. Vid maybe later in the week, but anyways, I'm out for now. Peace.